Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and today's video is gonna be another comparison video. I just can't get enough of these comparison video. I'm planning to make it as a series, like a comparison series. So in today's video, I'm gonna be comparing the L'Oreal bronzer and highlighter duo and the Lakme Absolute Moonlit highlighter. I don't think this is supposed to be like a highlight and bronzer duo. I think it's supposed to be used as a highlight, like swirl it and then use it as a highlight, but I just use it as a bronzer and highlighter duo. So I'm just going to be comparing these two. And the reason I thought of comparing this is because they were released pretty much at the same time and they even retail for similar prices. And this is priced at around 850 rupees and this is around 725 rupees. Of course, on sale you can get it for cheaper. Never buy anything for the full price, but I'm just giving you the retail price. So firstly, I'll be talking about the Lakme one because I have a lot to talk about. It originally comes in a package like this one. So where it's mentioned Lakme Absolute Moonlit Highlighter. It's supposed to be limited edition and it's a Sabyasachi collection. I don't know how far it's limited edition and it's manufactured in India. So you get about 9 grams of product in this. So now coming to the product itself, like you can see when I open this product, there's like a lot of fallout from this. It has a lot of kick up. That's one thing that I wanted to mention. And coming to the highlight end of this, I don't really like this part of the product which I use as a highlighter. It appears very pearly on the skin and it has a lot of glitter particles that translate onto the skin. So you can see like a patch of glitter. Of course you can't find it on camera, but if you were to come closer to my face, you can see like a patch of glitter, which I don't really like glitter in my highlight. I wanted to not have glitter. I just wanted to have like a more dewy, wet effect on my skin, somewhat creamy and not powdery and glittery. And towards the end of the day, you can't see the highlight effect on. It's just going to be glitter all over your face. You can't see the part where you've highlighted. So it's not really long lasting as well. It fades away really quickly. And the way I like to use this highlight is with a foundation brush. That's how I like to use any highlight in fact, or I like to use like this kind of like a fluffy crease brush for my highlight, and I feel like that applies it really well. And I personally don't think it suits my skin tone or people with deeper skin tone. Probably if you're very fair, I think it would kind of suit your skin, but even then I don't really know how many people like glitter in their highlight. If you are someone who's of a very fair skin tone and you don't mind glitter in your highlight, then you might like this one. So that's pretty much everything I want to mention about this side of the product. And this side, so if you like swirl this and try to use it, it's a lot more golden. So again, I can't use this on my skin. So someone of a deeper skin tone might like it, but again, I can't use this. And people with fairer skin tone can't use this. So now coming to this shade, which I typically use as a bronzer. I really like this one as a bronzer on my skin. It does have a little bit of sheen to it. So when I use a matte bronzer, I like to just dust this one on top of it, or just this one by itself, and it looks really nice and glowy. It doesn't look glittery on the skin. So this is glittery and this one is not. It's very subtle and it has the right undertone to use as a bronzer as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything I want to talk about this one. So now moving on to the L'Oreal one. Now you can see this narrow strip is the highlight end of it. This highlight is very subtle on the skin. Like you have to take time to build it up. So sometimes I do prefer that one as well because it's better to build something on rather than just have like a stark effect. But I wouldn't say that this is the best highlighter ever. It is subtle. So if you're looking for something that is subtle and doesn't look too in your face highlight, then you might like this. And this also does have a little bit of glitter particles to it, but not as much as the one in the Lakme one. It does have it, but it's not way too much. So I applied it like quite some time back, and it takes time to sit well on your skin, and when it does, it doesn't look very bad. It looks like a nice subtle glow on the skin. Even though there's glitter in it, it doesn't look dirty on your face. Now again, this highlight is a little bit pearly. Again, this highlight is a little bit white on the skin. So if you're someone of a deeper skin tone, I don't think you would like this. But if you are someone fair to medium skin tone, you might like this one. But coming to the bronzer end of this one, I do really like it. I prefer it over the highlight shade. It's really nice. It's very subtle on the skin. It has a little bit of a pink undertone, but when you put it on the skin, it looks really nice. Again, you have to build the product up. So if you want to use this product on a daily basis, you can. It's not going to look too harsh and it applies really well on the skin. It's not patchy and it doesn't look muddy and unblended. It looks very nice and blended on the skin, but it has a little bit of a pink undertone, which I don't know how many people would like a pink undertone in the bronzer, but I don't really mind it. And again, it's not completely matte. It does have a slight sheen to it, but it's not as sheeny as the Lakme one is. And also you can open this one and there's a mirror over here, and it also came with a brush, which I don't know how this would be for contouring or bronzing or whatever, but it is pretty decent to apply the highlighter with. And it comes with a mirror so you can see yourself whilst you're applying it. And again, in this one you get 9 grams of product, and this comes just in one shade that's called bronze, and this comes just in this shade called Moonlit highlighter. So coming to which one would I recommend, in case you're planning to pick any one of this, I would say go for the L'Oreal one, because even the price point is just like around 100 rupees more. The reason I suggest this is because the highlight and the bronzer is good for everyday use. I wouldn't say the highlight is the best out there. I wouldn't say it's the best in the market, but it's not completely useless where you have to throw it away. And I really like the bronzer. Again, like I mentioned, it's not completely matte, so it's really nice to add like a glowy effect on your skin. And this does last a pretty decent amount of time on my skin as well. Whereas this one, if you're planning to pick this up, you would get use only out of the darker shade in this, because the highlight, the texture of it is not creamy and smooth. It looks really patchy on the skin, and it has a lot of glitter like I mentioned before. It doesn't look appealing on the skin whatsoever. So it's just pretty much a waste of money, because you're just going to be paying only for this side of it. They do have another one that's named a bronzer, which I haven't tried out. Do check that out. If you want to try that out, do swatch it and then buy it. But this would be a pass for me. I wouldn't recommend this to you guys at all. I don't think it's worth the money, even if you get it on discount, because there's not like a drastic discount on this. It just comes for around 600 rupees. Whereas this one, even though you get it on discount for only around 700 rupees, again, it's not like a drastic big discount, but I think it's worth your money. In case you were tempted to buy it, then I think it's worth your money. Or if you don't like any of this, I mean from the swatches or the way it looks, don't buy anything. You don't compulsorily have to buy, so you can skip on both as well. So I hope I helped you guys in coming to a conclusion, and I hope this video helped you in case you are planning to buy any of this. And also I do want to make a schedule for my uploads. I want to upload on every Tuesdays and Fridays at 8 p.m. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I'm really trying to stick to that schedule. I did miss the last Tuesday, but otherwise I'm sticking to the upload schedule pretty much. Like I upload every Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And now I don't want to upload 2 videos a week, so I want to upload it at 8 p.m. because then you'll be back from work or you'll be traveling and you can watch my videos on your way back and not be bored while you're traveling. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It also appears on the screen. You can see the arrow pointing towards my profile picture. So if you click on that, it would ask you if you want to confirm your subscription. And please do subscribe to my channel. And if you're already subscribed to my channel, make sure that you click on that bell icon right beside the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you're notified every time I upload. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.